dan selamat petang kepada anda semua yang sedang menyaksikan Road to Success SPM 2020 bersama saya host anda, Wani Kerry. Okey, sebentar tadi siapa yang sempat join, kita dah belajar teknik dan latih to be untuk bahasa Inggeris kertas 1, tapi kali ini kita akan belajar untuk bahasa Inggeris kertas 2 pula. Tapi dengan siapa? Kena tunggulah, semestinya seorang lagi guru jemputan khas yang akan mengajar kita cara untuk mendapatkan markah cemerlang dalam bahasa Inggeris kertas 2. Tapi sebelum kita mulakan, Wani nak ingatkan anda untuk sentiasa jaga SOP, basuh tangan, pakai pelitup muka dan jaga jarak apabila berada di tempat awam ataupun di tempat sesak. Okey? Jadi hari ini untuk subjek English kertas 2 macam mana pula agak-agaknya? Macam tadi kita dah tahu cara untuk jawab esei, tapi kali ini kertas 2 lebih kepada apa? Mungkin ada yang masih tertanya-tanya apa tips terakhir untuk kertas English ini. Sebelum tu jom kita saksikan dulu profil guru kita pada hari ini. Do your best, Allah will do the rest. Itulah dia moto Cikgu Roslan kita. Assalamualaikum Cikgu. Okey, Cikgu Roslan kita dari sekolah SMK Tengku Idris Shah, ya Cikgu? Okey, itu dia. Cikgu Roslan kita akan mengajar kertas English 2 hari ini. But before that, teacher, mungkin Cikgu boleh share lah latar belakang Cikgu dah mengajar di sekolah mana sebelum ini, or maybe Cikgu boleh share your opinion for English paper 2 ini, teacher.
Okay. My first school was back in 1999, SMK Kunak. That was in Sabah.
Sabah, okay.
Yes, and then I was transferred to SMK Taman Kosas from 2002 until 2014. And my current school, SMK Tengku Idris Shah, from 2015.
Okay, alright. So before that, I would like to ask teacher, for paper 2, is it hard for the student to score, or it's the easiest paper to score, teacher?
In my opinion, paper 2 is where you need to score most of your marks.
Is it does it consist a lot of marks compared to paper 1?
Paper 1 has a lot more marks. Paper 1 is 80 marks. Paper 2 only 70 marks. But this is where you show your understanding to the questions only. Paper 2 won't deal much with grammar. Paper 2 will deal with understanding of the reading text.
Understanding of the text. Okey, itu opinion Cikgu Roslan. Apa kata kita dengar dulu pandangan pelajar tentang subjek Inggeris kertas 2 ni? Jom.
Soalan esei memerlukan pelajar untuk menjawab soalan berdasarkan menyambung soalan berdasarkan cerita yang diberikan, sama ada di awal perenggan ataupun di akhir perenggan. Mereka plot cerita dan menambah klimaks dan kesimpulan daripada cerita itu.
Saya suka English sebab English adalah bahasa utama yang kita akan gunakan di universiti, di dalam negara ataupun di luar negara. Kita akan gunakan English. English ni senang kalau pelajar-pelajar tahu konsep dia.
Ramai yang ingat bahasa Inggeris ni susah. Sebenarnya senang kalau kita tahu konsep dia, kita tahu macam mana pronouns dia, grammar dia, sangat-sangat senang. So, still ada masa lagi untuk kita improve kita punya English sebelum SPM start, iaitu minggu depan 22 hari bulan 2. Yang penting grammar kena betul.
Itulah dia antara pandangan calon-calon SPM 2020. Ada yang kata senang, ada yang kata okey lah. Tapi bagi Wani sendiri, tak ada apa yang susah kalau anda tidak berusaha. Kena usaha barulah semua benda kita boleh buat. Betul tak? Jadi sebelum kita teruskan sesi perkongsian hari ini, so kita akan bagi break dekat teacher lah, for teacher to get ready and prepare to teach the students out there and also the students with us later. So kita kembali dalam Road to Success SPM 2020 sebentar nanti. Kembali bersama saya Wani Kerry dalam Road to Success SPM 2020. Baiklah, sebelum kita mulakan lagi sekali, Wani nak ingatkan untuk jaga SOP, basuh tangan, pakai pelitup muka dan paling penting jaga jarak sekurang-kurangnya 1 meter apabila berada di tempat awam. Okay, Tisha, are you ready?
Okay.
Okay, so before that, we are not alone in the studio because we will also invite teacher student from SMK Tengku Idris Shah here. Yes. Okay, let us welcome all the students with us. Hello students, how are you? Okay, students. Okay, can you listen to me? All right. Okay, you can unmute your mic to say hello. Okay. Okay, barulah boleh dengar suara. Okay, maybe teacher can introduce your students before we start.
Okay. Okay, these 6 are the apple of my eyes. Most of the time. Sometimes they like to test my patience also. Okay.
That's normal, teacher. Okay.
Okay, now we have on top Sakti. Hi, Sakti.
Sakti.
And we have Session. Oyan Min. Kunega.
Kunega.
Shahira, or I like to call her Shira.
Okay.
And then Harith. All of them are from one class.
Oh, all teacher student.
Yes, for 2 years.
2 years.
And counting.
Okay, to the apple of teacher Roslan's eye. Okay, so are you guys ready today? Alright, jadi Wani harapkan anda di luar pun, di rumah pun dah ready. Sediakan buku catatan untuk catat segala input yang akan diberikan oleh Cikgu Roslan. Teacher, if you're ready, you can take the stage now.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, very good afternoon. Today, we are going to look at English Paper 2, right? Okay. Oh, sorry. The English Paper 2 is divided into 4 sections. Section A, 50 marks for multiple choice questions. Section B, 10 marks for information transfer. Section C, 25 marks on comprehension and summary. Section D, 20 marks on poems and novel. Our primary focus today is we're going to look at Section C, comprehension, summary, Section D on novel. Okay?
All right.
But let's take a look at Section A. Okay, Section A is actually divided into 2 sections. Question 1 to 7 will deal with linear and non-linear text. Okay, what do we mean by non-linear and linear text? This is an example of a linear text. Okay, and we have one more example. This is a non-linear text. Okay, because we got time constraint, so I'm going to do only one question for today.
All right.
Okay, let us do this question. Okay, this is a pie chart. Question says, what can we conclude from the above statistics about Summit magazine? Okay. I would like to ask my students, okay, can anyone tell me what is the keyword that we should see in this question?
Who wants to answer? For the first question. Don't be shy. Siapa yang berani jawab ni confirm pelajar cemerlang ni. Semua yang ada ni calon pelajar cemerlang. Siapa yang jawab confirm lagi cemerlang. Okay, who wants to answer?
Okay, keyword.
Okay, maybe teacher can call out one name.
Okay, Sakti.
Sakti.
Okay, Sakti, can you show me which is the keyword for this question?
The answer is conclude, sir.
Not the answer, the keyword. We are looking for keyword.
The keyword is conclude, sir.
Okay, very good. So the keyword here is conclude. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, conclude.
Conclude.
All right.
All right.
Okay, never mind. Conclude. So conclude is a keyword. So when we talk about conclude, we need to remember conclude means what can we understand? What can we infer from the pie chart? Okay, what can we see from the pie chart? Okay, now we look at A. The majority spend a minimum of 50 minutes reading it. When we talk about majority, we need to find the biggest percentage. Here we can see 34% is the biggest percentage, 15 to 30 minutes. The majority spend a minimum of 50 minutes reading it. So this is correct. Possible answer.
Yes.
We need to read all the answers. Okay?
Okay.
B, the percentage of people reading it is increasing. Okay, now the title for this pie chart is time taken to read Summit magazine, not the percentage of people reading it. So we are not talking about whether it's increasing or decreasing.
Yeah.
So B is definitely wrong. Now we look at C. The maximum time spent reading it is 1 hour. So we look at this pie chart, nothing on hour, but we have minutes. So 1 hour is equivalent to 60 minutes. But we look at here, 10% will read more than 60 minutes. Meaning that the maximum time is not 1 hour, it's more than that. So
Okay.
C is also definitely wrong. And we look at D. The average reader finds it easy to read. Again, the pie chart is about time taken to read Summit magazine, nothing about whether it is easy or hard to read. So
Yes.
D is also definitely wrong. The answer is A.
A. All
Okay.
right.
Okay. Now the second part of section A, question 8 to question 15 will be about closed text. Okay, this is an example of a closed text. I will only do 3 questions, okay? Normally the closed text will test you on word choice or grammar. Okay, we have 3 questions, 10, 11, 12. Okay, my students, can anyone tell me question 10, 11, 12? Which one is word choice and which one is grammar? Okay.
Sir, may I try?
Okay, session, go on.
Okay, sir. Question 10 is about grammar.
Okay, good.
While question 11 and 12 is about word choice.
Okay, well then, I know I can depend on you. All right, okay. 10 is about grammar, 11 is about word choice, and 12 also word choice. Okay, session. Now,
Yes,
I
yeah.
always tell you, one of the more popular grammar rule is that after the word to here must be followed by a root verb. Okay, session. Number 10, answer.
The answer is C, sir, hold.
Very good.
Oh,
So because after to must be followed by a root verb, so we have here ing, this is the present tense, past tense, so the answer is
C.
C.
Hold.
Okay?
All right.
Okay. Now let's move on to section B. Okay, section B also have 2 parts, the first 5 questions and the other 5 questions. Okay, one of the parts will test you on the maximum number of words. You need to remember in the instruction, they will tell you the maximum number of words. Okay? So, for this part of the maximum number of words, okay, for example, we have here from SPM 2019, question 21 to 25, using words from the article, complete the email below, use no more than 2 words for each blank. Okay? Here you must take note, it is stated 2 words, but please remember, no more than 2 words doesn't mean you must write in 2 words. You can either write in 1 word. You
Okay.
can write in 2 words. But please remember, it is no more than 2 words. 3 words is definitely wrong. Okay, please read the instruction carefully. Okay, we have 1 question. Okay, question 23. Okay, I read the text for you. The teenagers may think that if they want to lose weight, the best thing to do is to skip breakfast. However, the fact is that over time you tend to put on weight because you feel hungry at lunchtime and are tempted to have bigger portions, according to Dr. Huda. Please remember, teenagers, okay? Not a 45-year-old English teacher. Okay? Okay. Also, one of the professionals suggested that going without breakfast isn't a good way too. That is the question. Okay. Can anyone answer?
Okay. Who wants to answer? Harith.
Okay, Harith. Go ahead.
Okay, sir. The answer is lose weight.
Okay, very good. Okay, answer is to lose weight. Okay, to is here, lose weight. So lose weight is the answer. Now, if you take this part, to lose weight, it's already more than 2 words, it's definitely
Yes.
wrong. And in fact, if you put to lose weight here, you only have 2, then to lose weight.
Yeah.
So that doesn't make much sense. Okay. Also, in the other part of the information transfer, they will test you on the correct form of response. Okay? For example, we have here also SPM 2019, using the information from the magazine article. Write the name of the person in the table below. Okay, so we are looking at specific form of response. Can anyone tell me from the instruction, what is the form of response that we need to take, that we need to transfer? Okay,
Who
anyone?
wants to answer? Okay.
Okay, Hari has spoken. Okay, Kunega.
Kunega.
Sir, the name of the person.
Okay, very good. The name of the person. Okay. Also, of course, we have 1 question here. Okay, now. The name of the person. So we have 2 answers. Dr. Huda and Dr. Huda, medical specialist. Okay, now I want to know which one is the correct answer and which one is the wrong answer. Okay, for that, I'm giving the honor to our host, Wani, to pick one of the students.
Okay.
I believe anyone can answer.
Okay,
I'm
want to
hoping that anyone can
choose
answer.
Shahira.
Okay, Shahira, your time to shine. Come. Which one is the correct answer?
The answer is Dr. Huda, sir.
Dr. Huda, very good. Okay, Shahira, one more extra question. Why is the second answer wrong?
Because the medical specialist is not that part of her name, sir.
Okay, very good. So you must remember when you are doing information transfer, only transfer the relevant detail.
Okay.
Medical specialist is not part of her name. They are asking for the name of the person. If you put medical specialist, you are definitely wrong. You transferred the wrong information. Okay? Okay, guys, any more questions?
Any more questions so far, students?
Before we move on to the next section.
Okay.
Okay, very good. We are moving on to comprehension. Okay, this is what we are going to focus on. Okay, now, since 2016, you took SPM in 2017.
17, yes.
Since 2016, they will ask you at least one question regarding a word or a phrase.
Yes.
So you must remember, a phrase is more than one word. A word cannot be more than one word. Okay? For example, we have here from SPM 2017.
Oh, mine.
Oh, yes, from you. Oh, you want to answer?
Oh, I forgot already, teacher.
Okay, never mind. From paragraph 3, which one word means an encouragement to start something new. Okay? So we are looking for one word. Okay, let me read the text. They began tidying up their overgrown garden, revealing some stunning flowers that were previously hidden. These soon became the envy of the neighborhood. The couple were obviously proud of their achievement, and this provided them with a springboard for other projects. It gave them a different perspective on what might be possible. Okay, now can anyone answer?
Okay.
Which one word means encouragement to start something new?
Maybe we can ask Uyan Min. Is that how I pronounce your name? Uyan Min, right? Okay.
I call him Yan Min.
Yan Min.
Because sometimes when people call him Ui, doesn't sound very nice.
Okay, Yan Min.
Okay, Yan
Okay. All right.
Okay, answer. One word.
The answer is springboard.
Okay, very good. Answer is
Yay.
springboard. Correct. Okay, now we move on. We have one more example regarding phrase. Okay, this is SPM 2018. From paragraph 3, which two-word phrase tells us that Sarah was born with a natural ability for surfing. Okay, we are looking for a two-word phrase. Okay, I really enjoy squash and swimming, but for me, there's nothing like surfing, she says. Surfing has always been a key aspect of Sarah's life. When her father realized that she had an inherent talent, she began accompanying him regularly on his surf trips. Okay, we are looking for a two-word phrase. Remember, two-word phrase means it must be in two words. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Students, we are looking for a two-word phrase. Anyone can answer?
Okay, who wants to answer?
Anyone?
Anyone? Come on, this is a very easy question.
Okay, session.
Session.
The answer is inherent talent, sir.
Okay, very good. Inherent talent.
Yay.
Okay? So please remember, when the question specifically asks for a two-word phrase, your answer must be in a two-word phrase. Okay. Next, now we are looking at comprehension. Now, please remember, comprehension means comprehend. Comes from the word comprehend, meaning understanding. So we are looking at your understanding of the reading text and also your understanding on the question. So if you can show these people that you understand the question and you are able to give a response from your understanding of the reading text, then you are good to go. Okay, now this is from SPM 2016. It was a lovely summer's day, and after a challenging semester in college, the prospect of being home filled Arvin with excitement. Within an hour of leaving his hostel, he was at the train station ready to begin his long, tedious journey. Okay, so the question asks from paragraph 1, what was Arvin looking forward to? We have three answers here. The friends he would meet and the food he would relish. The prospect of being home. Begin his long, tedious journey home. Okay, now, we have three answers. Only one correct answer. Okay. Can anyone show me which is the correct answer?
Okay. Which is the correct answer? Who wants to answer?
Oh, I see that Sakti is not here. Okay, never mind. Okay.
Okay.
Anyone? Okay, Yamin.
Yanmin.
The prospect of being home.
Okay, very good. That's prospect of being home. Okay, can anyone tell me why is the first answer wrong? First answer.
Kunega.
Okay, Kunega, why is it wrong? The first answer.
Because the friends he would meet and the food he would relish is not in the paragraph.
Okay, very good. So here we are testing your understanding of the question. Okay, from paragraph 1, meaning that the answer must come from paragraph 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, regarding this third answer, begin his long, tedious journey home. I remember when I test this question with them, some of them give this answer, long, tedious journey home. Now, why is it wrong? Because if you look at this word tedious, okay, and the question asks for what was Arvin looking forward to, nobody is looking forward to something tedious. Okay? And if you look at the text, the prospect of being home filled Arvin with excitement. This is what, when we can see, this is what he is being looking forward to.
Okay.
Not to begin his long, tedious journey home. All right?
All right.
Okay? Okay. Okay, now I have one more question from SPM 2011, also regarding understanding of the reading text and also the question. Okay, from paragraph 2, what did the writer put in the feeder for the bird? I look around the garden as hummingbirds usually need to be fed once every 10 to 15 minutes, and my garden was bare. The bird would have nothing to eat, so I hung out a feeder containing liquid nectar. Okay, now we have three answers. Two of them correct, one wrong answer. Okay, who can show me the correct answer?
Okay. What is the correct answer?
Okay, anyone?
Okay, maybe we can ask. Okay,
Okay,
Kunega.
Kunega.
Sir, the correct answer is a feeder containing liquid nectar.
Okay, okay. A feeder containing liquid nectar. Okay, the problem is that, you see, the question asks you what did the writer put in the feeder. This is the important part. Put in the feeder for the bird. So if you look at the reading text, the bird would have nothing to eat, so I hung out a feeder containing liquid nectar. So the question asks, what did the writer put in the feeder? If you say a feeder containing liquid nectar, this means that the writer put in the feeder another feeder that contains liquid nectar. So that is why you are wrong there. Okay? So please be very careful with the reading text, understand the reading text, and please read the questions carefully so that you won't make any careless mistakes. Okay? Okay.
Okay, students,
Everyone?
all good?
Still okay? Okay,
Still
very good.
okay.
Okay.
All right.
Next, we are moving to summary. Okay? Very important in summary, first you need to identify the parameter. What I mean by parameter is that you must identify from which line to which line. Okay? And also identify the task. All points must be relevant to the task. Task meaning for summary, what to summarize. Okay? And of course, very important that you must use the first 10 words given. Okay? In fact, your summary must be a continuation from the first 10 words.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let us look at the summary question. Okay. This is SPM 2019, last year SPM. Melissa faced problems when she was paragliding on March 2nd. Based on the passage, write a summary on the problem she faced and what she did to overcome these problems. Your summary must be in continuous writing form. Please remember, must be in one paragraph, continuous writing form. Use materials from line 19 to 43, not be longer than 120 words, including the third words given below. Okay, it is actually 130 words. Okay?
Yeah.
Mine plus the 10 words given. Okay, Now, students, okay, we are talking about perimeter. From which line to which line? Can anyone tell me what is the perimeter for SPM 2019?
Okay.
Okay.
Shahira.
Shira?
Sir, the answer is from line 19 to line 43, sir.
Okay, very good. So from line 19 to 43, this is where our content points are. And what is the task? Can anyone tell me what is the task?
Hari.
Okay, Harith.
The task is the problem she faced and what she did to overcome this problem.
Okay, well done. So please look for the task in the question and also the perimeter from the question. Okay. So usually what do we do when we get the perimeter? Okay, guys, what should we do?
Hari.
Yes, Harith.
Draw a box.
Okay,
Draw a
very
box,
good. Draw a box from the first line, from the first perimeter, line 19. Okay, this is line 19, so we draw a box here.
Okay.
Okay, until line 43. So line 43 should be around here, okay?
Okay.
All right, okay. So after we draw a box, that box is to show where are your content points. So when you have that box, please remember all of your content points will be there. This is not the time for you to think outside the box. Summary will be always in the box.
All right, teacher. Before we proceed, what if we take a break first? Not break first, but break first. Okay, so all the students, kita nak bagi rehat dulu lah. Minum air dulu supaya anda lebih bertenaga dan juga pelajar di luar sana. Minum air dulu, rehat dulu seketika sebab kita akan kembali selepas ini dalam Road to Success SPM 2020. Kembali lagi dalam Road to Success SPM 2020 bersama saya Wani Kerry. Baiklah anda semua, saya pasti anda dah cukup rehat dan Wani nak ingatkan untuk sentiasa jaga SOP. Kalau ada yang tengok program ni di luar ke bukan di kawasan rumah, kena jaga SOP. Macam mana? Sentiasa basuh tangan, pakai pelitup muka dan sentiasa jaga jarak. Okay? Alright teacher, let us proceed with our lesson today.
Okay, now I'm going to draw a box from line 19. Okay, a testament of my drawing ability.
Aha,
Okay.
draw a box.
Okay, and then until line 43. 43 is over here. Okay, so please remember everything is within the box. Okay, one tip for all of you. Usually the first content points can be found in the first two lines of the perimeter. Okay, meaning that our perimeter starts from line 19. So usually the first two lines will contain the first content point. So in line 19 or line 20, we can find the first content point. Okay, we have here line 19 and line 20. Okay, I ask our host to read.
Okay, Ken. She began falling at an alarming speed. She had touched down there successfully on a few previous occasions. Would she be able to this time?
Okay, very good, thank you. So I would give you 20 over 20 for reading.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, now. We are looking for the problem she faced and what she did to overcome these problems. Okay, can anyone tell me the first content point that to be found in this box? Line 19 or line 20?
Okay. Who wants to tell the answer? Session.
Okay, session. Okay, first content point.
The first content point is she began falling at an alarming speed, sir.
Okay, good. She began falling at an alarming speed. Is that a problem or what she did to overcome these problems?
A problem, sir.
Okay, very good. A problem. Okay, so we look at the next sentence. She had touched down there successfully on a few previous occasions. Can we see a problem or what she did over there? No. Okay, very good. You have to speak. Sometimes I cannot see your head. Okay.
Okay.
Would she be able to do this time? That is a question. We cannot see any problem and what she did to overcome this problem. So we see here, from the first two lines, we can find the first content points.
Yes.
Okay, moving on to the next paragraph. Okay, we are looking for the problem she faced and what she did to overcome these problems. Okay, can anyone tell me the next content points?
Okay. Who wants to tell? Shahira.
Okay, Shira, go ahead.
Sir, the answer is her paraglider was not catching the wind, sir.
Okay, good. Is that a problem or what she did to overcome?
The problem she faced, sir.
Okay, very good.
Problem.
This is the problem. Okay, note
Problem.
that you don't need to take the whole sentence. Okay, when you understand that this is a problem, you can take only that part. Okay, next sentence. She had been in a similar situation before, so she quickly pulled her lines. Okay, do we see anything? Any problem or what she did to overcome this problem here? Anyone?
Okay.
Second
Me, sir.
sentence.
Shahira.
Oh, okay, Shira again. Oh, you are very good now. Okay.
Sir, she quickly pulled her line, sir.
Okay, very good. She quickly pulled her line. Is that a problem or what she did?
What she did, sir.
Okay, what she did to overcome the problem of her paraglider was not catching the wind. Okay, this was something she had been taught to do in her training. Okay, any problem there? Okay, no. This time, however, the wing did not respond. Okay, do we find any problem or what she did over here? This time, however, the wing did not respond.
Yanmin.
Okay, anyone? Oh, okay, Yanmin.
Yanmin. Okay, answer.
The wing did not respond. Is the
Okay,
problem still.
the wing did not respond. Problem. Okay, very good. The wing did not respond. Now we see another problem. Okay, so those are how you find the content points. Okay, please remember your task. When you read, make sure of your task, whether it is a problem or what she did. You look at the question and you look at the task. Every line that you read, please make sure whether that is a content point or not. Okay, now how do we lay out our content point in a continuous writing form? Okay, you must begin your summary from the first 10 words, okay, with the first 10 words. So these are the first 10 words. Melissa decided to land after flying for 15 minutes, but, so your content point must be a continuation from this. So we just put our first content point. She began falling at an alarming speed. Okay, then second content point, her paraglider was not catching the wind. Next content point, she quickly pulled her lines. Now, if you notice, I did not change anything from the reading text.
Yeah.
I'm just taking all the content points, put it in different sentences, and that is actually okay for you to do for your summary. This is what you can actually do. No marks will be penalized for that, okay? So you can actually take the content points, but please remember, use the correct pronoun.
Yeah.
Here we have she, and then her paraglider, and also we have another she here. Okay?
Okay.
So when you lay out your content points in a continuous form, please remember, use the correct pronoun.
Means, teacher, for summary, we do not have to paraphrase the word, right? We can just copy-paste it back.
You can do that, but you can also paraphrase. Paraphrasing shows another level of language ability. So if you are aiming for higher marks, then you can do that, paraphrasing.
Okay.
Or another way that you can do is that you combine the content points to create compound sentences. Okay? For example, you have here one content point. She began falling at an alarming speed. Then you have her paraglider was not catching the wind. So you have two different content points.
Yeah.
But you combine them to create a compound sentence by using the conjunction because.
Because.
So she began falling at an alarming speed because her paraglider was not catching the wind. This is an example how you can do in order to get more language marks. Okay?
All right.
All right. Okay. Now, before I end summary, it's very important for you when you see this type of words in your reading text. Please do not use them in your summary. Okay, for example, if in the reading text you stated I, do not write I in your summary. You replace I with he, she, or the writer. Okay, same goes to me. Her, him, the writer. You replace the word me with her, him, the writer. Okay, my, you replace with his or her, or the writers, okay? We replace it with them, us replace it with, we replace with they, us replace with them, and our replace with their.
There.
Okay? So please remember, do not use this first person possessive pronoun and first person pronoun.
Okay.
Okay. And also, for summary, please remember, must not be more than 130 words. And also remember that hyphenated words are considered as one word. What do we mean by hyphenated word? This is an example of a hyphenated word. One hyphen word. So it's considered as one word. Proper nouns are counted as normal per word, meaning Kuala Lumpur city centre is considered as four words, not one word. Okay.
If KLCC, teacher?
Okay, KLCC. So now, please remember, if in the reading text, it is stated there KLCC. For example, I went to Kuala Lumpur city centre in bracket KLCC. Only then you can use that word, KLCC.
Okay.
If it is not stated in the reading text, please refrain from writing short forms.
Okay, all right.
Okay? Okay. I would now to move on to section D poem. Okay? Okay, section D poem. I'm not going to touch on every poem. We are going to do only for the last year's poem. SPM 2019, The Living Photograph. Okay, usually the question will be regarding on your understanding of the poem. You understand the poem, you can answer the questions. But for the last two questions in the poem, they will ask you about your opinion. It will be on an opinion-based question. Okay, for example, we have here from the poem Living Photograph. Did you remember the poem? Living
Yes,
Photograph. Okay,
I remember.
The grandmother who passed away, right?
Yes.
Okay. So SPM 2019, Living Photograph. Question, as a friend of the persona, what can you do to help? And why would you do this? For this type of 2 marks question, it is very important for you to first answer this part. Okay? Only you answer this part, then you can get marked for this part. It is because if you give a reason, but your what would you do to help is wrong, then it is illogical. You have the correct reason, but what you do is wrong.
Yeah.
Okay? Or you didn't answer the first part. First part is empty. Okay? Of course, you cannot have a mark for reason.
Yeah.
Suddenly, you have reason for nothing. So it is illogical.
Yes, okay.
So please remember that for your poem. Okay. Now, moving on to the last part that we want to focus, which is novel.
Novel.
Okay. Every time when I do paper 2, if I ask my students or if I ask other students, which part will be the hardest part to answer for paper 2, almost 90% will say novel. Why? Because you have to write essays.
Yeah.
Okay? Not only that, most of them do not know how to get these content marks. Okay, so this is what that we are looking at for novel, how to get content marks. Okay, first, okay, I need to highlight that this is not an SPM question. This is an example of a novel question. Okay? Based on the novel you have studied, okay, write about the importance of family support to a main character. Give reasons why it is so with close reference to the text. Okay, so to get content mark, first we need to know our task. Okay? Task is what should you do. First, you must answer your question. Okay? And then you look at the the instruction, give reasons. So you need to give reasons why it is so. All right. Now, based on the novel that you have studied, okay, my students here, they studied Diam Sekilma. You also studied Diam Sekilma.
Yes.
You still remember the story?
Not so, teacher,
Okay,
because
okay.
it is quite hard for us to, to read the novel.
Oh, yes,
and then
yes.
we just learn by doing all the exercises.
Yes. Sometimes I did read along with my students to make sure that they read the
Yes,
novel.
that's good, teacher.
Okay, now, if you look at the question, what is our task? Okay, anyone?
Okay.
To write about what?
About what? Okay, who wants to answer? Session.
Okay, session.
The main task is to write about the importance of family support to a main character in the novels.
Okay, so if you are studying Diam Sekilma, then your task will be to write about the importance of family support to maybe Richard Knight. You remember Richard Knight?
Yes.
Yes, that 15-year-old boy. Okay, then your task is to give reasons why family support is important to Richard Knight. Okay, we have 3 novels, okay, according to different zones. Okay, our school is taking Dear Mr. Kilmer, and then we have Captain Nobody. I don't really know which zone is taking Captain Nobody, and then we also have Sing to the Dawn. Okay, so first, content mark is regarding your task. Answer the question, explain why your answer is such, and for each of your explanation, you must provide evidence. Okay. Now we look at the novel, Sing to the Dawn. Okay. Write about the importance of family support to a main character. For example, we have main character, Dawan. So your task is to write about the importance of family support to Dawan. For example, we have one answer. The support from the grandmother gave Dawan the courage and bravery to further her studies in the city. Okay, this is where, in the final part of the story, where Dawan has that jitters of going to the city alone. So it was the grandmother who gave the support. No, you can do it. So from that support, she had the courage to go to the city and further her studies. So you need to give the evidence here. So in which part of the novel you can find that? You can find this importance when the grandmother gave more support and advises Dawan not to be scared to venture out of the village. So it is important when you answer the novel question, first, you talk about the importance of family support, and you must provide that with an evidence from the text. Okay, we have one more example. Captain Nobody. Very good story. I like the story. Okay, write about the importance of family support to a main character. We have here Newt. Okay, this is Newt. Family support is important for Newt because without it, the child will feel neglected and not being appreciated. Okay, so in this story, Captain Nobody, what we can see is that the main character is lacking of family support. We are talking about the importance, so we are showing the importance of family support when Newt receive lack of family support. So the importance is that the child will feel neglected without family support. So you must provide that with evidence in which part of the story you can see this. So the part where Newt prepared breakfast, the parents do not appreciate Newt preparing breakfast and did not even eat the breakfast Newt prepared. Okay? And they did not even acknowledge Newt for preparing the breakfast. So this make Newt feel neglected and not being appreciated. So this is how we answer our task. Okay? First, we show the importance of family support to Newt, and then we give the importance. Every importance must be supported by an evidence from the text. Okay?
Alright.
The same goes to when we do Richard Knight. Okay? Importance of family support. Richard did not get the support from his family members for his hobbies or for his actions. His family did not support his passion in writing poems. Okay, we can see that when Richard did not have the courage to tell everyone about his poem. This is because without that family support, he feels scared about telling everyone that he wrote poem because people will call him Sissy. Okay? Or showcase his talent in poetry before he knew Joyce Kilmer. So after he knew Joyce Kilmer, he had that courage. Before that, he doesn't have that courage mainly because he did not get that family support. Okay. So this is how we do our introduction. First of all, you need to mention your novel so that people will know which novel you're talking about. Okay, the novel that I studied is Dear Mr. Kilmer. Very simple. Okay, very up to the point. Okay, then you answer your task. In my opinion, the novel shows the importance of family support to Richard Knight. So this is where you show that you have answered the task, and you are giving a preview, okay, of your content point. We can see that without family support, Richard became secretive about his passion in poetry. So that is the importance of family support. So from the introduction, we can see the title of the novel. We can see your answer, importance of family support to Richard Knight. And you gave a preview on of your content point, at least one content point to show in your introduction. So this is what you are going to write for your introduction. Okay?
All right.
The same goes to the other novel, Captain Nobody. First, you mentioned Captain Nobody, the importance of family support to Newt. So this is your character, your task. We can see that without family support, this is a preview of your importance, okay? So this is how you write your introduction for your novel. Okay, what to write for the content paragraph? Okay, in your content paragraph, you develop the importance, okay? For example, the grandmother, this is for Dawan, okay? The grandmother gave her support so that she will have the courage to go to the city to further her studies. This is your reason or your first content point or your explanation, the importance of family support. So this is the important. So you must provide evidence. Dawan was initially scared to go to the city alone to live a new life. The grandmother assured her that she is a strong woman who will succeed in the city. So this is how you develop your content paragraph. First, you explain the importance, and then you give evidence. It is very important for you to explain and provide evidence in each of your content paragraph.
Yeah.
Because this is what you need to do for your task. Okay? If you can do that in all of your content paragraph, then I believe you are good to go. Task fulfilled.
Yeah, this
Okay.
means all the students must read the novel, right, teacher?
Of course you must read.
Yes.
Okay? Don't ever depend on your friend. Don't ask your friend about the novel. You read it on your own. Okay? If you cannot read the novel or you feel lazy to read the novel, at least you read the summary chapter. That's the worst thing you can do.
Yes,
Okay,
right.
read the summary chapter. Okay, we had deal with introduction, content paragraph. Now, what to write in your concluding paragraph. Okay, concluding paragraph. This is where you show us your tying up answer. Okay, what do I mean by tying up? It's a summary of your answers. Okay, I have shown that family support is important to Dawan. This is what that you have been writing about. Okay, the importance of family support to Dawan. What the grandmother gave, when the grandmother gave the support to Dawan, she found the courage to leave her village to continue her study. That is all. It is okay to just write that for your concluding paragraph. The most important thing is that just sum up your answers.
Yeah.
Okay? Or if you can write more and you want to get more language mark, okay, you can use all of your language ability, your vocabulary.
Yeah.
Okay, for example, you say, instead of saying important, big impact. Oh, very nice. Okay, big impact. Very good English. When the grandmother gave her support to Dawan, she found the courage to board the bus and leave her village so she could blossom. Oh, very nice.
Wow.
A very nice conclusion.
Yes.
Okay? So, anything that you want to add? Or any questions from my students?
Okay, students, any questions that would like to ask your teacher? Okay. So
Okay,
they
no
all
more
understand,
questions.
teacher.
Okay, so it's very important, okay, again, for novel, answer your task. Okay? Make sure you read the question properly, and then identify your task, and then provide reason, and remember, for every reason, must provide evidence.
Yes. All right, teacher.
Okay, so that is all from me. Okay, I hope all of you can do well in your SPM, especially for your English paper 2. I hope this slot has been beneficial to all of you. Okay,
Yes.
thank you very
All
much.
right, teacher. Okay, before we end, teacher, I would like to ask the students. Okay, the students, can you please unmute your mic? Okay, I would like to ask lah. How is teacher Roslan at school, students? Dia garang tak? Cikgu garang tak?
No, he's very, very jovial and entertaining.
Wow, really? Ni tak tipu ni ke ni nak dapat markah lebih ni?
I'll pay you later.
Okay, all right, teacher. So before we end, right, teacher, do you have because you have already remind them, what are the most common mistake that student always do, or careless mistake that student always do, teacher?
Okay, so careless mistake that my students always do is that they usually when they read the instruction or the question, they just read it in one shot without even understanding what is needed from them. Okay, so it's very important that first read the question, okay, and then understand what the question wants, especially for comprehension.
Comprehension.
Because sometimes my students, when they did comprehension, sometimes they give answers that they know the correct answer,
Yeah.
but because of misunderstanding of the question, they give me the wrong answers. So that is why sometimes, most of the time, they are the apples of my eyes, but sometimes they are aspiring scientists who could find ways to test the strength of my heart
Yeah.
by using grammar errors.
Okay, teacher. For paper 2, which part gives a lot of marks, and which part yang teacher rasa student must master that part?
Okay, that is why for today we are focusing on comprehension and summary, because comprehension will give you 10 marks, summary 15 marks. Very easy to score on your summary. So section C, contributes 25 marks. So at least you can get from comprehension maybe 8 marks, okay, 1 or 2 marks behind. And then for summary, at least get 13 over 15.
13 over 15.
10 content points, language mark 3, at least. That should be your base mark. Okay, so for comprehension and summary, that's the easiest part where you should score. Also for section B, okay, just read the question, identify what is needed from the question, and then transfer the relevant and the correct information. Okay, and for novel, you must answer the task.
Yeah.
When you answer the task, mark is there for you. Okay, at least you can get marks.
Okay, teacher. Thank you so much. I would like to really thank you for the great explanation and techniques given to all the students out there, and also student from SMK Tengku Idris Shah Kapar Selangor. Thank you for being with us the entire subject, and I wish you all the best. Semoga berjaya buat keluarga anda, bangga dengan kejayaan anda. Yang paling penting kena dapatkan restu Cikgu Roslan, okey? Alright. Jadi kepada pelajar di luar sana, Wani nak ucapkan terima kasih banyak kerana masih bersama kami, dan itulah dia sesi pembelajaran kita untuk hari ini untuk kertas Bahasa Inggeris 1 dan 2. Dan Wani doakan agar anda berjaya mendapat markah yang cemerlang. Apapun, esok kita akan belajar untuk kertas Bahasa Arab 1 dan 2. Jadi kena standby. Okey, itulah dia dari kami Road to Success SPM 2020, dan kita jumpa pada esok hari bersama saya Wani Kerry. Jumpa lagi. Bye-bye.
Assalamualaikum semua, dan kepada semua anak-anak yang akan mengikuti peperiksaan SPM 2020 tidak lama lagi. Semoga dipermudahkan untuk anak-anak menjawab soalan, diterangkan hati, dilapangkan fikiran dan diberi ketenangan. Seterusnya, mendapat keputusan yang cemerlang dan berjaya mencapai cita-cita yang diimpikan. Jaga diri, jaga kesihatan, usaha sehabis baik dan berdoa serta bertawakal. Semoga dipermudahkan urusan anak-anak. Good luck, all the best.